I do, folks. How you doing? Just a quick one. I ain't got my driving app today, so I could get lost. Bear with me. Well, what do we talk about? It's been a while, hasn't it? I have been a while. I've been moving, and trust me when I say moving an off-grid existence is no easy task. But hey, I'm moved now. Not quite sorted out, but getting there. To another beautiful location. So yeah, massive imposition, but all done and dusted for the main part anyway. But hey, the fuckery, the fuckery I've been seeing unfolding without making any videos. And I was just saying yesterday that imagine the level of dumb fuckery that must have been played on us to have dumbed us down to this degree to take the sort of shit that we take now. Imagine what our minds must have been like before they spent a lifetime assaulting us with the chemicals and the various methods, frequencies and such like. It's a continual attack. And as they're attacking us on a continual basis, you've got to wonder what the hell we would be like if they weren't. I mean, you think for starters we've been dumbed down to such a degree that they can fill the sky with that shit, and we put up with it. Imagine that for starters. Imagine the information all being there that they're spraying aluminium, barium and strontium on us, amongst other things, and knowing that these are chemicals that are, let's say, not conducive to human existence. and we're letting them do it. We're not marching down to our wing of it. I mean, this is a worldwide thing that's going on here. This is not government, but you can be damn sure if all the governments were pointing the missiles of the militaries up in the sky and shooting down every fucking plane that sprayed that shit on us, it'd soon end, wouldn't it? But yeah, we don't march down to Whitehall and string them from the rafters. Why is that? Why do we let them do it? They have a solidarity that will never ever be broken. Ours was broken years ago. We have no solidarity whatsoever. Little bit by little bit they've chipped away at it to the point that we are so dumbed down we don't give a shit about our fellow man and woman as a whole. You know, if we did care about each other, the atrocities that go on a daily basis wouldn't go on. But again, that's how far we've been dumbed down, and we are dumbed down. I'd say in the scheme of things at the minute, thick as two short planks, and we're making two short planks look like a fucking computer. But the reality is they keep doing what they do and we keep getting dumber. And it is a fact, we are getting dumber and fucking dumber and dumber. People are still thinking protest. Not protest, they're fucking peaceful protest. That's MK Ultra. You've been proper fucking brainwashed into this peaceful protest. Well, it's a peaceful protest. We should be allowed to peacefully protest. Should we really be peacefully protesting? Are these peacefully fucking spraying us? Are we peacefully enslaved? Really? Peaceful protest? That's when you apply for permission to protest and they say no, so you can't. And that's how far we've been dumbed down. No, you can't protest. I wasn't fucking asking you permission. If I was gonna protest, it wouldn't be through permission. It certainly fucking wouldn't be permission, and it certainly wouldn't be peaceful. I would be hanging them from the rafters if it was up to me, if I had the authority or the power to do it. I say authority, I've got the authority, I just haven't got the force. They've got the force, and like I say, we have no fucking solidarity. But yeah, I'm sure if all around the world the people were marching into their version of Parliament and hanging them from the rafters, I'm sure it'd all stop real fucking quick. Real quick. What a fucking game. What a place we live in. What brothers and sisters we have. They've done a fucking number on us, haven't they, eh? And still, we're wrapped up with all the bullshit of the illusion of choice. So we're going to have a new puppet. And the fucking idiots are going to put up with that shit. Everybody already knows the contenders are not going to be working for us. We all know that. So they're going to put them in and nobody's going to give a shit. I mean, what we got? We've got a Rishi, one of the richest fucking men in the world. You know, he just needs a job that pays 100 odd grand a year. Really? They spend more than that on a fucking night out. Why does he need this job? Why do these sort of people need to gravitate towards telling you you can't fucking eat today, or you can't afford to pay your electricity? And the other one, I don't know much about the other one, but from what I understand, she's as thick as two short planks too. The reality is, I mean, we all know who's going to be in, but it doesn't matter who's fucking in that position of chief puppet at all. We shouldn't care who's in the position of chief puppet, because we shouldn't be playing their fucking game. We just should not be playing their game at all. And the only reason they can get away with doing what they do, which put one posh twat in after another to just rape the system, rape your commonwealth, they're raping it by hundreds of millions a fucking day. They're raping it, and we just sit there whining on Facebook and fucking YouTube. They've got us pegged. They've dumbed us down to this degree. And the people will fucking cheer or boo or whatever they fucking do, but one thing they won't fucking do is march down to Whitehall and hang them from the fucking rafters. You know, if we were committing these sort of crimes on them, how long do you think we'd get away with it for? And just because they have the force of law, the only reason they have the force of law is because we don't have any solidarity. It's the reason for literally everything. We have no power because the solidarity's gone. We can't stand together. They're not afraid of us. They know we're afraid of them. I know me and you aren't afraid of them, but en masse the people are shit scared of these parasites, or in awe of them. I mean, you get any one of these parasites to come to your local town and you look at the fucking queues of dumb motherfuckers that will go out to cheer them on and fucking greet them. What a load of bollocks I see, where people revere these parasites, or anybody with any money. You get somebody with a bit of fucking money and all of a sudden, oh, most of the fucking world kiss their arse. You know, the richest of people don't need to spend any money because people will just give them shit because they want to give them shit. It's the most bizarre situation where those that can pay for things don't actually have to pay for things, and those that can't go without. The expectation of this other class, who would have you fucking believe that there isn't a them and us going on. And unfortunately, they've got half of the dumb cunt, most of the dumb cunts of the world fallen for that bullshit and live that bullshit. Literally live that bullshit. They'll cheer on the government. Why would they do that? There's some dumb motherfuckers about, there really is. But the world is fucked. The world is absolutely fucked, and there isn't a solution to how to get it better. There's only a way of navigating this shit, and that's what folks have to learn, how to navigate this shit, because there is no beating it. There is no fucking Trump coming to save your ass. There is no Q. It's all bullshit. It's all psyops. They're all fucking part of the problem. They're all pissing in the same pot. They're all fooling you, making you believe somebody else is going to fix this shit, making you believe, as you're seeing it tiptoe on, one step at a time, just continually fucking getting further and further into this new world order, and people are still seriously sitting there thinking that some fucker in a white hat or something is going to come and save them. Absolute ridiculousness that you'd sit there and just fucking wait for somebody else to save you while that shit's going on. You know, we used to have summers. People maybe know, the younger generation don't remember this, because for the past few years they haven't really allowed them. But what they've started doing now is giving a few scorching days so they can tell you it's been the hottest summer on fucking record, and then dumb shits believe that they've given you a summer. When in reality, they're closing the skies every fucking day of the week, occasionally leaving them open, just enough to fucking make you think that there's some real weather out there. Yeah, people, they can't control the weather. Well, they did it during Vietnam. Just a little bit of research will tell you the extent of the fucking monsoon season in Vietnam to wash out the Viet Cong. And they can't fucking alter the weather. They can't manipulate the weather. Look the fuck up. There's these lines going through the fucking sky on a daily basis. When you can actually see the sky, you see the fucking lines. Yet the world is still in denial of it's fucking going on when it's there right in front of your fucking eyes. Right in front of your eyes. What do you say when people cannot or absolutely refuse to see what they can plainly see? It's the most bizarre situation, that the people have been dumbed down to the degree that the lines can be fucking crisscrossing the sky. You can fucking look up, point up, stick your finger in the air and say to people, look at this shit, look at it. And people will just literally fucking go, no, it's just condensation. Really? Because the fucking BBC said it? There's news agencies across the fucking world that have even fucking come out with it. The government have wrote papers on it. There's weather control fucking companies out there that you can research and look at. That's all they do, is manipulate the weather for hire. And there's people seriously dumbed down to the degree that there's all this information, not just the information, it's fucking there in front of your eyes. And they're still fucking so dumbed down they can't accept it. This is how far we have gone. This is how far we have come. If they're just killing off the stupid, I mean, bearing in mind them fuckers sticking their arm out for the multiple jabs, pretty fucking dumb. If they're just killing off the stupid, I'm getting to the point where I can get behind that shit. I really fucking am. Now, I detest what they're doing. I truly do detest what they're doing. And I detest them for doing it. But if they're just getting rid of the fucking stupid, can you imagine they've created this dumbed down population to forward the world to where they want? It's always their agendas. So they created the baby booms, they created this, that and the other. They upped the population to a ridiculous amount to get done what they wanted to do, to get built what they wanted to get built. And now they smash it back down again because They don't want it anymore. They've gone past that. Yeah, really look into the resets. It happens over and over again. They build it up, they bring it down. They build it up, they bring it down. Maybe they overpopulate to this degree, because when you're overpopulated to this degree, you can dumb it down to this fucking degree. You get a fucking level of stupidity that can't be matched. It's quite bizarre what happens in the world. It's quite bizarre how they control us and what they do to us. And it's quite bizarre just how many different points of view there are on what's really going on, when the truth is all out there. But yet people want to believe this bollocks or that bollocks, when the real truth is actually out there. So hey, weird old wonky world we live in. What can I say? Times are fucking strange. But on that note, I thought I'd dip my head back in. Hopefully I'll be able to crack a few more out nowadays. Now I've got I wouldn't say I've got more time on my hands, but I've certainly got through the craziness. But anyway, folks, look after yourself, look up, keep fucking pulling people's heads to the sky and fucking force their eyes open, fucking screaming in their ears, look at it, look! But on the bright side, the stupid are soon going to be gone. I'm sure. And maybe that means they have to come for us next, but at least we'll have a little bit of time without the stupid, eh? Have a good one all. Ta-da.